go over. But getting back to something useful, the subfunctions. So yeah, the reason I digressed onto this was like, so as Jonathan said, MBTI Socionics concentrates on the thorsensorics part of extroverted, the tough part of extroverted sense. Like what we got here, like combat sports, just like all this kind of stuff. That's if you read. I know you like Kersey. Have you read Please Understand Me Too, Joyce?
Yeah, I have.
Right. So you know he sort of wrote about those like being good in the military, good as warriors, good under pressure, that sort of thing. For and then in Kersey's ESTP profile, he writes about as parents they tell their children like no nice guys lose and like they want to toughen up their children. So you can see this tough aspect of extroverted sense is sort of in the Kersey artisan profiles, especially the STPs. So that's in there. But I think it's almost offensive to say that it's just that. It's almost like SE types are just thugs who are just using. It's like there's more to it than that. There's creativity, there's adaptability in there. And so, like I said, so that's why I put the creative in there. Because like do you think it's true, Joyce, that most actors and actresses are, say, ESFPs?
I would say maybe some of them have FI, because I notice a lot of FI users, what they tell me is that they're able to, at a snap of a finger, sometimes like change their emotional state to what they need in the role. So, but I would say maybe a lot of any type could be an actor. My FE doesn't want to offend anyone, so I'm like, yeah.
Well, okay. If you look at the behavior of people in Hollywood, there's a lot of artisan behavior from the celebrities.
Yeah.
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 Artisan type of culture there, definitely in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to comment on how this whole thing is very NT, like this. Yeah. How you devise this whole theory, how you're explaining it. I think it gives like NT vibes for anyone who wants to know what an NT vibe is.
Yeah, so like me just like being in that like club of oh, my head's getting hot. I'm gonna release my bald head and get it to cool down a little bit. There we go. Right. Yeah, so I mean, do you agree that I'm sort of not just putting this out of like we actually see this with artisans, like adapting to circumstances. There's a creative part there, and there is that assertive part there. There's more to it than just blood and guts for extroverted sensor.
Yeah, definitely. There's way more to artisans than the two-dimensional way that they're portrayed in normal descriptions.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a big NI, introverted intuition side of them too. Some of them can be deeply intellectual, like Flow State, Taylor. Yeah. If you know him.
Yeah, to a certain extent. But you see, the thing is though, Joyce, ESTP from a socionics point of view is your jewel. And so it's like you're looking at ESTP through beer goggles in there. Oh, ESTP. Heart eyes when you think about ESTP. And socionics would predict that you are hot for ESTP.
Yeah, I have the problem with them saying that I'm hot for ESTP as well.
There you go. We saw her reaction. There we go. So that again, that's the good part of socionics. All right. And then SI, I actually had